To get what you want, you need to better manage the conversations you're having with yourself, because when you talk to yourself a specific way, guess what? That's the voice that's in your ears the most during the day. That voice is going to have the greatest impact on the decisions you make or the decisions you do not make. And so you want to manage the way that you talk to yourself. So let me share a story with you. Back in the day, I used to always tell myself I would never make a certain amount of money. Like, there's no way I'm ever going to hit that number. And then what I realized is all throughout my career, I actually usually came up just short of that number. It was almost like this glass ceiling that I couldn't hit, nor go past. And I would always come up like maybe 10, 20 grand short. And then I finally caught myself and I said, whoa, whoa, whoa. This narrative, this conversation, the way I'm talking to myself is exactly what has created my limit. And I'm like, what if I just changed the conversation? What if it had blind faith, took courageous action, and just said, let's just change the conversation and just see what happens. And so I started to change the number to 100 grand more than what that previous number was. And I said, this is a number I can make. This is a number I feel comfortable making. This isn't difficult. I created all these small little narratives, right? That all fed into it. Like, think almost like a tree, right? So the tree is the desired outcome that I want, but yet all these little narratives were almost kind of like the roots of the tree. And so I had this continuously flowing energy of, yeah, it's definitely easy to do this. Oh, this is something I see in my future. I feel as if it's already happened. So what ended up happening is this. In a very short period of time, well, to me it was short, less than 7 months, 6, 7 months, I all of a sudden, had a breakthrough. I had a couple wins, I had an offer that I took, and my income went way up. Now, you might say, oh, well, that's coincidence. Okay, well, I don't know if I believe in coincidence. I believe in alignment. I believe in energy, and I believe that we create the reality that we want. And we do it through the energy of our heart, our emotions, and the way that we manage that is through the energy that we have that starts with our thoughts. Where we focus our energy and attention. This is the key. And so when we start to manage what we focus on and we're intentional with the thoughts that we have and the conversations we have, we're basically guiding our energy down a specific path, right? Because if the path that you're on right now isn't working and you said, well, geez, I'm frustrated. What most people say is, oh, I'm so frustrated that this is happening and that's happening. Okay, so you keep getting frustrated and having the energy and emotions of lack because you keep replaying the path that you've been on. So you're talking about the past and you keep replaying the thoughts of the past, activating the emotions of the past, and thinking and feeling and acting like the person you've been in the past, therefore getting the same results, right? This kind of almost relates to that definition of insanity, right? We keep thinking the same thoughts, feeling the same way, and making the same decisions, wondering why things aren't changing. Well, it's because we haven't changed our energy. We haven't changed our vibe, right? That's why we call this the vibe mindset. The vibe mindset says we need to manage our energy better. How do we start doing that? Make a shift. Start being intentional and creating these narratives that do serve you, that do guide your focus down a different path. And what they do is they also create an energy, not so much based on the past, but an energy that fuels in this very moment, not just this moment, but also a future destination. It almost works like a tracking beacon or a signal or a sign that's out in the distance saying, ooh, let's pull in, let's head towards that, right? And so that's what happens. And so you're actually attracting those things to you as if you're almost like a magnet, right? And you do that through the emotions that are secondary to a shift in your thoughts, shift in your focus, shift in the conversations you have. Take action on this. And if you guys want to chat about this video, we've got a community that you're gonna love. It's free for now, but click the button that is below or the link that's below in the description, in the pinned comments, and let's talk about this video together. We'll talk soon. I'm Dr. J.